Alright, so a very, very odd thing. I didn't think we'd actually get Neon's skills just yet. I thought that that would drop like in next week, right? Not this week, or we were going to get this in the patch. Not as a tweet before the patch, right? Her banner kicks off June 22nd, so we shouldn't have gotten it today, but they keep changing all their marketing. It's so stupid. I can't keep anything on track, but yeah, we have Neon's post today, so let me show it to you. This is Neon's animation skills and everything. I can't wait to see it. She's the one that I'm more hyped for. I hope her kit is not garbage. Like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's check it out. So we got the video first, Neon Blue Ocean, and this character is very well designed. God, all right, that's the character. Has a drinking water animation right there. All right, we have the shooting animation there. Nikke sales about to skyrocket. They're gonna be rising, boys. It won't be the only thing rising, but still, they're gonna be rising. So that is definitely true. The weapon is pretty cool. The weapon is what we're looking at. That's what I'm talking about, by the way. Damn, we got the pool floaties there too. That's the burst. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I want to even keep this on my screen any longer, dog. If I do a showcase for this character and you see like random like boxes pop up for various reasons, that might have to happen. But hopefully we're fine here. But dude, what the hell is this? What a character! What a character! Depending on the kit. Screw the kit. All right, let's see. Depending on the kit, I might summon, but I'm hoping she's pretty good. So she is Code Water, similar to the other character. That character, right? So Mary buffs Code Water. So maybe Neon is supposed to buff or get buffed by Mary. Let's see though, right? Type Attacker, Burst Skill 3, which is pretty good. Weapon Machine Gun, Code Water. First one, Upper Wave Passive Skill 1. Again, she is an MG user. Keep that in mind. Activates when using Burst Skill. Affects Self. Effect changes according to the number of activation times. Previous effects trigger repeatedly. Once, part damage increases by 12%. Twice, part damage increases by 12% for 20 seconds. So the same thing twice. 3 times is 12% for 20 seconds. So that's part damage, which, you know, it's kind of, it's kind of fun. All right, we'll keep going. Water Jet passive. This is going to be activates when entering Burst Stage 3. Affects Self. So affects Self only. Keep that in mind, okay? Effect changes according to the number of activation times. Previous effect trigger repeatedly. It's going to be once, damage as strong element increases by 20%. Twice, damage as strong element increases by 20%. 3 times, damage as strong element increases by 20%. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So, very kind of similar skill, I guess. It's like it's as if they're doing like a new mechanic thing that they're trying to like get across, which is, I mean, okay. Moving on, we have the burst over here. It's a 40-second burst, so that's burst 3, obviously. What's it? Affects Self. Change the weapon in use. Damage 11% of final attack. Lasts for 7 seconds. Activates when the target is with a fire code. Okay, it deals 11% of final attack as additional damage. Okay, as a character here, I don't know, they both seem very weird. They both seem like characters that, it's like they're supporting a niche that doesn't yet work in some sort of capacity, right? But, I don't know. So, like, if you look at it here, if you pull for both characters, you get some sort of a decent team. She's a burst 1, though. She's a burst 3, right? But if you look at it, the damage of strong element goes up. So that's the first thing. So anything that is the kind of weaker element will get shredded. That's first there. Damage of strong element also goes up. So it's like as if they're trying to build some sort of mono element team here, and that's their goal, and that's what they're chasing as some sort of end game thing, or it's just like a new thing they're pushing. Maybe they have some plans for some mono teams that need to get formulated so that it actually goes towards their planned content they have set in their work, right? If they're working on, right? So I don't exactly know what their plan is, but for the characters, they're not like broken insane. For what she is, so again, it's like reading this over. Part damage increases 12%, 12%, 12%, right? So that's there, 36% basically over the course of that time frame. All right, pretty simple. Over the course of 30 seconds, it gets 60% up as the damage of strong element. Okay, that, like, this is weird over here in the burst. Change the weapon in use. So apparently it changes into some sort of rocket launcher type thing, apparently. And then that's the entire point of it, right? So if we check the gameplay, that'll explain it to us, right? When she bursts, what happens? Full burst, and then it turns into some sort of like rocket launcher. You can see the AoE effect, right? Unless I'm wrong here. Yeah, you can see like the splash damage or like the AoE there. So it turns into a rocket launcher. Then it says damage 11% of final attack lasts for 7 seconds. 11%? 11? That seems really like low. 11%. You'd expect like 100% or 110%, 120%, right? But 11%. It's a little bit off. And then activates when the target is with a fire code. Deals 11% of final attack as additional damage. So another additional thing, right? So I do wonder. And then if you do look at it, also this rocket launcher has like kind of insane AoE. So she could be good when she releases. But like, I don't know. It's a very iffy kit. It's not, again, when you look at Blanc and Noir, when you read that on paper, you're like, wow, these characters are broken. If you look at this, it's like in set content, in set niche, said character can be really good. So that is there. So she's an MG user that turns into a rocket launcher user during burst, which lasts for just a little bit of time. And then back to MG right afterwards. Burst 3, water. I don't know. There's not much that I can really say here. I'm trying to like analyze this while trying to give you some sort of an opinion. But it's like, the entire idea is she buffs water code. She's supposed to be ran with a water code character, which is this, like the buff, right? To get the buff to actually be useful. And then what would you actually use her in? I mean, part damage goes up 11%. It's like, it's overall weird, right? But this could be good. I haven't seen that many opinions on this yet, so I want to check that also. Off my last comment section, I'll let people give a good idea of what's happening here, because she's burst 1, so many things occur that ruin her kit, and people also mentioned, like, yeah, mono element could be an end game thing they have planned, where they want to buff certain codes, and we see future characters have those codes, and again, as time progresses, if we get more code characters for water, right, and that does happen to be, you know, a DPS character, then these characters get really buffed, if you will, right? It's just they don't have a proper team, and there is no really said content you need to, like. And like the funniest thing is Solar Ray just dropped, right? And you could have at least allowed Solar Ray to kick off after this so that you could at least test your water characters, which you clearly need water for this Solar Raid. That also happened, right? So overall, I wouldn't say a broken character, but it's not that bad. It's just a little bit iffy, okay? So that is how I'm gonna go off of it. I'm gonna say it's an iffy character. It could be good, it could be great, but testing has to occur. So I don't really know what they designed here per se. The switch into a rocket launcher is pretty cool. And then that 11% is just awful. So let me know what you think. That's Neon's character kind of showcase there. Animations and everything else is top notch. But it's as if limited characters just don't get any love. It's crazy to me that both Chainsaw Man characters got butchered, if you will. And they're not really that good. They land on B tier or A tier on tier lists. You look at the winter characters, they're literally D tier or C tier, and then you look at now these characters, I don't think they're gonna rank above A, but again, testing has to occur, so I don't want to say too much and like underhype them. They could be good, they could be great, but I think they're more niche. Yeah, that's the perfect word to describe as them, but they're waifu, so summon if you want to, but I mean, it's up to you. Let me know what you think, all right? Let me know what you think.